Christopher Maloney was left shaking when the Loose Women panel forced him to look at his reflection in the mirror. The X Factor star admitted he has had 20 cosmetic surgeries, including a recent spate of 5 surgeries in 5 days due to negative comments on social media. And viewers of Loose Women were shocked to see he had been forced to look in a mirror, despite clearly not wanting to. He said he loved the feeling he gets after surgery, despite the fact he can't look in the mirror for more than a couple of seconds. He looked uncomfortable looking at his reflection image ITV, Christopher said. His recent surgery spate was quite drastic. But I feel great at the minute, but I've been writing my autobiography for the last 3 months, and looking back over pictures from the past, it's sort of given me quite low self-esteem. And then out of the negative, there you get thousands and thousands of positives, but out of that one negative, that stays with you. Christopher said his look doesn't conform with most pop stars who come from the X Factor, and he believes his catapulting into the world of fame from a council estate background added to his breakdown and difficulties. He only looked for a few seconds, image ITV, on whether he looks in the mirror. He said, I have a quick glance to my hair and that's it basically. I just think that I like what I look like, but I can't stand in the mirror and look at myself all the time. At that, Christine Lampard suggested bringing out a full-length mirror for Christopher to look in, to which he reluctantly agreed. He laughed in shock as he turned away, image ITV, but as he did he spent only a couple of seconds looking before he had to pull away and stand by Janet Street Porter. He was visibly shaking as Janet held his hand, commenting on how much it had affected him. With this, Christine implored him to get some professional help from a therapist to help him be able to watch his old X Factor clips, look at himself in the mirror, at which he promised not to get any more surgery until he has spoken to someone about his issues. Janet held his hands, which she said were shaking, image ITV, but he did admit how much he enjoyed the feeling surgery gives him. He added, I've got to say I like the feeling of when I've had the surgery and how it makes me feel afterwards. It picks me up a little bit. I mean, it's not that I take it lightly. Anyone that gets surgery, don't take it lightly and think about what you're doing before you jump in and do it. I sort of quite like it. He pledged to stop having surgery, image ITV, but after he made his pledge, Christine told him they would bring him back in the hope things have changed, to which he made his second reluctant agreement at the interview. Fans were shocked at the show for forcing him to do something he was clearly against. One said, this is absolutely awful. Why you put an insecure man on the spot like that to do something he has doubly stressed he's not comfortable with. Look in the mirror.
He looked like he had no knowledge he was going to ask that at Loose Women.
Would it be different if it was a girl? He admitted he enjoyed the feeling of getting it done, image ITV, and then point out that he was shaking. Oh yeah, so would I if you asked me to stand in front of a mirror and point out everything I hate about myself. Loose Women airs weekdays from 12:30 p.m. on ITV.